Good afternoon, students. I welcome you to our English lecture. And today's topic is your own book of science. Now, you must have come across simple but amazing science experiments in magazines, newspapers, or in the internet. So, here we have an experiment that has to be done. Now, this is a very simple experiment of lifting ice. Now, what all do you need to lift ice? That is ice, salt and thread. Let's see what you need over here. As I told you, ice cubes, thread and common salt. Now here you see the person is trying to lift the thread with the ice and the salt. Now you have to put the salt on the plate and the ice cube, sprinkle some salt on the ice cube and try to lift it with the help of the thread. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. What happens? Try placing the thread in different ways to lift the ice. You can place just one end of the thread on the ice cube and lift the ice with the other end. Try doing this experiment, children, at home. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Now moving further to the lesson. Here puzzles in your surroundings. Why does it hail even in summer? Hail, children, are small hard balls of ice that fall from the sky like rain. Okay, now why does it hail in summer? Like we normally feel very hot in summer and the sun shines brightly and the temperature is high. Now what does temperature mean? Temperature means the measured amount of heat in a place or in the body, right? So suddenly there are clouds in the sky and it starts raining. Not just water but even small balls of ice. We say it has started hailing. Now the small balls of ice are called hailstones. What are they called? Hailstones. Why does it hail in the hot summer season? Let's see. As we move up from the land, the temperature begins to fall. Up in the sky it is very cold. Even in the hot season, you know that there are water particles in the clouds that we see in the sky. Very high up in the sky, the water particles in the cloud turns into little bits of ice. Sometimes there are strong winds in the clouds. They push these little bits of ice upward so they do not fall to the ground. They go up and collect more water particles which freeze onto them. Thus the tiny balls get bigger and bigger. They turn into hailstones. The heavy hailstones then fall to the ground in the form of a shower. Very tiny hailstones melt before they reach the ground. They turn into raindrops, but some hailstones reach the ground before they melt. A light shower of hail can be great fun, but a hailstorm can cause great damage to crops, plants and animals. Now if you see here, in Maharashtra in the year 2014, there was a series of hailstorms that really devastated thousands of acres of standing crops, that is fruit crops. Birds and animals were killed and injured in large numbers. Farmers suffered heavy losses. It was a great calamity. Now if you see, devastated over here means completely destroyed. Calamity means a sudden bad event. So these are the difficult words that I have given over here, children. I'll be sending you the lesson as well for you to read it out. Okay. Now these are the 5 meanings that we go across every day. First one is batter, a mixture of flour. Whenever your mother makes chapati for you, she needs the flour, right? Second meaning is beforehand, in advance. Third, belly, a person's stomach. Fourth, beloved, dearly loved. Bend, curve or turn. Thank you, children. Take care. God bless.